everybody, welcome back to Ross Rod Shop. Today's patient is a 2013 Kia Sorento. This is a friend of mine's car. It needs a catalytic converter replaced. The catalytic converter is back here underneath this heat shield here. Get the camera back there. This right here is the heat shield. We have to remove the O2 sensor here, have to remove the heat shield and the lower O2 sensor, and then unbolt it from the exhaust pipe down below. I believe there's 7 bolts that bolt it to the head. There's 6 bolts that hold on this heat shield, and then there's 2 that bolt it to the exhaust pipe down below. So we're gonna get that done. Stick around. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is remove the engine cover. It just snaps on there. You pull it up, and there's 4 little things right here. You just pull straight up on it. That'll give you more room to get back here and do what you need to do. Like I said, what we got to do is we got to take this O2 sensor out. I've already loosened it. I just took a 7/8 wrench and loosened it. We'll lay that out to the side. There's another one down here in the bottom. 7/8 wrench will get that. Then we have 4 10mm bolts that hold on this heat shield. So we're going to get those loose next. Okay, we got the heat shield off. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, 10mm bolts to hold this heat shield on. Just take those out once you get the O2 sensor out of the top here, and then this thing just pops right off. You just want to set that over there out of the way. Right here is the manifold. Down here, connected to the manifold, right here is the converter. We got those 2 bolts down there to get loose. 1 more O2 sensor right here, and then the bolts that hold it to the head. Okay, everybody, there's 1 bolt. You're gonna have to take the lower splash shield, that thing there, off the bottom. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 9 10mm bolts that hold it, and 2 Phillips head screws. You drop that down, and then on the very bottom of the converter, there's a 14mm bolt right there that has to come out in order to get the converter out. That's the last one I got to get out before I can remove it. Again, it's right there, 14mm. I'll get it out, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, we got the old one off. This is the old one here. We have to transfer this heat shield over to this one, and I have to put the new studs in here. It came with new studs here, so we'll get these new studs in. I've already got the gasket put on there, and then you just slide this back on the way this one come off and bolt everything back up, and there you have it. Okay guys, we've got the converter on. Everything is mounted up. We've got the heat shield back on, both the O2 sensors back in. Just put it back on the same way it came off. Pretty simple. There is a bracket I forgot to mention, and I'll show you here on this old one. On the bottom right here, there is a bracket that comes off the block, and there's 2 bolts, one in the side. Oh, sorry. There's a bracket that comes off the block, and there's 2 bolts. One here, and one goes in the side. Both of these are 14mm, and as you can see, that one rung off, but it was okay because I got new bolts with the new converter. and you just put those bolts in there. So now we just put the engine cover back on. Try to do this one-handed. There. And there you have it. That's another job done. Catalytic converter, 2013 Kia Sorento, 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine. Exhaust manifold with the converter all in one piece, as you see right there. So this is another one done. Thank everybody for watching. Thank for all the subscriptions. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It don't cost you anything. Check out the website, rossrodshop.com. I got t-shirts, hats, coffee mugs. Help support the channel. Help support the girl who makes them for me, Karen. I'll see you next time.